So today I'm going to talk about how you can easily and passively get started in investing in mobile home parks. Before I jump in today's show, if you want to know more about how I invest in mobile home parks, the criteria that you should be looking for, and the easiest way to get started, head on over to nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/MHP. That's nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/MHP. So I'll start this episode off with a story. Back in, 2012, that date is approximate, my wholesaling business was cranking. I was making a lot of money in my wholesaling business, and I decided that I wanted to start investing in mobile home parks. And I love the asset class. I knew that there were a limited number of mobile home parks in the United States, that they were hard to build, that there was always a demand for affordable housing, that they had a stigma around them, right? So there wouldn't be as much competition as in apartment investing. And that really, this was an asset class that I could really get into. That's when I decided to make a move. So I went to a seminar on investing in mobile home parks with Dave Reynolds and Frank Rolfe. And I went to the seminar and I sat there for 2 days and I learned a ton about investing in parks. And I found out that it was very lucrative. And that I could resonate with it. But after going for 2 days, I was like, you know what? I'm focused on my business. I'm really busy. I'm building my teams. I'm not that confident right now, although one day I will be. I don't have the knowledge. But I was told that there was a way that I could partner with these two individuals and basically jump on their coattails. And they were buying parks all over the country. And I could join them in their journey. And so long story short, by the way, during this seminar, I was also taught how to buy the parks, run them, operate them, what to look for, how to do diligence, and so all that. So I had all the knowledge to go out this and do this myself. But I decided that my time and my money was better spent really in the house buying business at this particular moment. But I would take my money and I would invest it with these individuals. And so I proceeded to basically invest my money into their deals. And I took it was out of my retirement account. I had a Roth IRA, which I recommend everybody has, right? But you could use cash, a traditional IRA. And I could do a whole nother episode on that. And I took my money and I put them in the deal. So you might say, Todd, what did you do after that? Well, I sat there every quarter and I collected checks. And that's pretty much it. And to this day, that was back in like 2012. I've invested a few times. I still collect checks for the most part every single quarter. And that money has grown at a phenomenal return for me year after year after year after year. And that's about over a 12-year span. And so the only finger that I have lifted is to read the email communication that I get, to watch videos that they provide, or to really, calculate the return that I've gotten, which is pretty awesome. And so I've enjoyed that. On the other hand, I own and operate mobile home parks right now. So I've done my own deals and I found them and I've negotiated. I've talked about how to do that. And I do that every single month. I look for parks and I operate the parks that I have, improving them in their cash flow. And I also have brought on financial partners in those deals. And so my financial partners, just like I did on those deals, sit along and collect a check month after, or I want to say quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter. And so there are a couple of ways you can be an operating partner where you find the deal, do the work, operate, and do that. Or you can be a passive income partner. Okay, this is where you put your money to work. And not only do you get the financial benefit, but you get to look over the shoulder of the operator and learn. And so what was cool is maybe I was not only busy, but maybe I was not as confident. And so instead of, number one, doing it all by myself, I could partner with someone who was better. So for me, I took my money at first and I put it in my mentor's deal, and I became more confident over time as I saw the return. So I've taken on some gnarly projects, which have put together, again, some phenomenal returns myself. And so I'm not sure if I would have not invested in those few deals, if I would have felt as confident, right? And now my confidence through the roof. I love the asset class more than ever. Okay, so you might be asking, Todd, how do I invest in other people's mobile home parks passively? Well, number one is you want to make sure that you are investing with somebody that you, in my opinion, that you know, two, that you like, and that you trust. That's the first thing, right? Is that you want to build a relationship with someone who you are investing with, and that's important. Number two is you want someone who knows how to find good deals. Okay. Some people do deals just to do deals. You want to work with somebody who you're going to put their money in their deal, someone who finds a deal that is kind of idiot proof. And so you're like, yeah, I can see why you're doing this deal. I can see the return. I see your plan for turning it around, and I like it, right? So it is a good deal. Three is you want a solid plan for a turnaround. That's how most money is made in parks. So you want to ask them how much it's going to cost to, what is their plan, if they have not communicated already, to turn the park around, the proposed budget, and how they're going to use that money to turn around. And then four, really, what is the plan for the exit, right? How are you going to be paid off? Do you want to, is the property going to be sold? Is the property going to be refinanced? What is the time frame for that? And then obviously you can calculate your expected return from there. But I'm going to give you something that's really important also, and this is interesting. You obviously want to know, like, and trust, but things happen, right? This is investing. And so needless to say, stuff happens in business. So you also want someone who knows how to handle adversity, a problem solver, because adversity is going, it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. So how do they handle challenges? Do they crumble underneath the pressure, or do they navigate the situation appropriately? And so whoever you're working with, ask them those questions. Or if you know them personally, watch them, right? How do they handle the tough questions and also perform when the pressure is on? And then six, do they have the right education and experience? So those are really the items that you need. So how do I get involved in this? So for me, if you've been listening for any length of time, hey, you know me, you like me, trust me, or you want to get to know me, like or trust me, over time. I'm not saying that I could put you in a deal immediately, but if we have a relationship or build a relationship and you want to do that, then you can check out nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/MHP, nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/MHP. Learn about our criteria, and then also get on the list to possibly partner if that's something that you are looking to do. If you are interested in partnering with other people, you can also network at your local real estate investing clubs. Go from there. You could also go to boot camps and seminars yourself and connect with other people who are operating themselves, and connect with those people, and also put your money in those deals. So it's not just with me. Obviously, you could partner with anybody under really any asset class. For me, I absolutely love mobile home parks. And so if you know, like, or trust, this is an opportunity for you to explore that. All right, so to review, number one, there's two ways really to invest in mobile home parks. Number one, you could jump in someone else's deal like I did, which is extremely passive, and I enjoyed that return. And if you're busy or you're not as confident or knowledgeable and you want to earn while you learn, that's a phenomenal way, just like I did, and I still do that. Number two, you could do the deals yourself, which is not passive. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely a higher upside. So you can check that out. You can also do both, right? You can start out being a passive investor and then also go do your own deals. But the important questions really to ask, and what you should ask, is number one, do you know, like, and trust the person? Number two is, are people getting good deals? Are they doing a deal just for the sake of getting good deals, or is there margin here? Three is, what is the plan for the turnaround? What's the budget, right? Understand how are you going to calculate your rate of return, or at least the expected rate of return, because things happen. And then lastly is, what are you going to do if unforeseen circumstances arrive? How does your partner navigate that? Okay, you can find partners in a lot of different places. Obviously, if you want to partner with me, I'll summarize this. Check out nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/MHP. You can go to your local real estate investing clubs and find other people to partner with, or you can go to boot camps and seminars and find people actively doing deals and partner with those people. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. Hit up the website, and I will talk to you on the next episode.